Hi everyone, Trevor here. I'm going to go over how to update Veeam Backup and Replication. In this case, we're upgrading to version 11.01.126 because of a security issue. So when you go to the Veeam site and you log in with your credentials, you'll download an ISO. In this case, 11.01.1261. Now, I've already taken the liberty of downloading the ISO we need. So we're going to mount the ISO. And then if you try just run the setup, it'll error out because the service is currently running. So we'll just click on that and you'll see we have an error because the service is in use. So we'll need to go and disable the Veeam service. And then we can continue with our install. So what we're looking for is the Veeam Backup service. We're going to stop that. This will just take a minute. With the backup service stopped, we want to close down any backup shells that might be running. So you can see here we've disabled our backup and replication jobs. So now we're just going to close Veeam here. It's not wanting to close here, so we'll just bring up Task Manager and we'll close the backup shell. And now we'll be able to run our update from the ISO. So we'll accept the terms. We'll click through. We can see it sees our backup catalog and enterprise manager. So we'll go ahead and click through. We're using the local system account. If we had another account, we could go ahead and put that in, but we're just using default local system account. So we'll click through. And it sees our SQL server and database. Now we get a prompt saying that our SQL database will be upgraded if it's required. Now Veeam is going to go ahead and go through the install. So this will take a little bit. So I've sped up the clip here of the update process. Took about 10 to 20 minutes to do, but this will just be done here on screen in a minute. You can see it's installing the backup and replication server. And then once that's done, we'll be able to re-enable our service or reboot the system and carry on. It'll just be another minute. Let's see if the service is starting. And there we are. Our Veeam Backup and Replication service has been updated. Okay, now we'll just check and verify that the service is running. Close that. So we can see our backup service. It shows that it is not running, but we'll just refresh and we can see the service is running. So we'll minimize and we'll launch the backup and replication console. And we can see we have our port. Everything seems to be in order. Hit connect. Okay, so we'll just wait for the backup and replication console to launch. Once that has, we will re-enable the backup and replication jobs, and then we'll run one as a test to ensure that there aren't any issues, and we'll have a look and make sure that there aren't any issues with the storage server or anything like that. So let's re-enable our jobs. Just take a second. There we go. So now there are a couple things that I want to check. I'm going to check the version number. You can see it also here in the bottom right under build. We see it's 11.01.1261. I want to check all the storage, and I want to verify that the backup and replication jobs work. So I'm also going to check the version in the about. You can see 11.01.1261. So the upgrade was successful. Okay, so now we're going to verify that our Veeam setup is working. We're going to run a replication. And I'm going to allow the chains to go as well. So it's starting. And this will take a little bit of time to run through. Okay, while that is working, I'm going to check a couple things to ensure that there aren't any other issues with the storage or anything. So we'll just give this a minute till it starts going. Okay, while that is working, we'll just double check to make sure we don't have any issues with any of our other storage. We have a warning here on our host discovery for our SMB backup. And now it looks like it's resolved. Doesn't look like there's any issues with the Hyper-V servers, backups. We have Windows, our SMB share. We don't have any tape. Let's check the history. It's working. Looks good. Let's see here. Any issues with any of the drives? No. No tape infrastructure. Let's see here. Backup servers. Inventory. Everything's looking good. And okay, let's have a look and see how this is doing. We're at 93%. We're getting about 283 megabytes a second processing rate. Bottleneck is the on-server proxy. We haven't been going for that long. And we're at 99% complete. And it looks like everything was a success. Here, let's just wait till this finishes. The end always takes a little bit longer. And there we go. We have a successful replication. Looks like our upgrade was done successfully. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. So, until next time.